you sit in judgment high atop your tree, who are you judging? As it certainly is not me. For you are a projection of all that you see. So when you are judging, you are not judging me. Are we a match, perfect and true? Not within me, only for you. For what I see is a person in pain, hoping to share by laying the blame. The blame, shame, and guilt too heavy to carry. So instead of releasing, you decided to bury. Digging deep in your sadness, you have no real clue that the dirt you are throwing is not at me, it lands on you. Look away and pretend that you are higher than thou. No one cares, no one's watching, no one's here to bow. To bend over and applaud the performance you give, for your act is overdone and it's time for you to live. Release the fear, the regret, and the need to be right, to experience a life full of laughter and light. Just remember what you project onto others comes from within. So start digging graves for your heartache and sin. By releasing the past and stepping into your peace, the need to judge others will finally cease. No more blaming, no more shaming, no more guilt to deliver. You've accepted your past and have become a believer. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. We're out enjoying the sunshine today. May the 4th be with you. You might hear some gunshots in the background. Hopefully that's target practice. I expect that it is. I was up this morning, again, bright and early. Lately can't help but be woken up with this renewed sense of purpose and excitement. It's as if I'm going on some trip, you know, when you're super excited about going on a trip, and so it's no problem getting up in the morning because it's something you'd like to do, as opposed to going to a job where you're like, honestly, what illness haven't I called in with? Not that I ever did that. I do feel a little bit distracted right now. Normally I would move along if I heard gunshots and things like that, but they're far enough away. So I'm just gonna keep moving along. So this morning I wrote again about it's this consistent sense of disentangling ourselves. Like it just feels like I had said in a video I just posted, that it's like we're in the eye of a hurricane. For those of us who've been really digging into ourselves and trying to create balance and to learn about ourselves and who we are and how we react so that we can stabilize ourselves, those are the people I'm speaking about that feel like we're in the eye. Other people who are just affected by everything and have no self-control or self-awareness, they're going to feel like they're in that periphery being whipped around. And so the biggest messages and the meat and potatoes of what I have been writing about and discussing is all about this disentangling. What is happening? See what I'm saying? Is there so much going on? We have gunshots now that are continued target practice probably, and I have some motorbikes. I can hear dirt bikes buzzing around. There was nobody, and so it's a perfect example of how you can feel completely centered, and all of these things are going on around you, and you can get swept up in those and lose focus of what you're trying to do. And that is not what we want. That is not the goal. The goal is to stay focused. You have to have an awareness of what is happening around you, but not to the point that you get sucked into it. Pull yourself back. Center yourself. Ask yourself questions. Is this an imminent danger to me? Like, is it right in my face? Is this something that's going to cause me to experience irreparable harm or be challenged in some way directly? If it is, take steps to deal with it. Otherwise, acknowledge it and keep moving along. Yes, it's craziness right now because it's all coming to a head. Many places it's like the core of a snowball. It's all in there, and as it rolls, it just keeps gathering momentum, and it's picking up stuff along the way. And where it is going will be the path of least resistance. Well, it's small, but as it gets bigger, it's just gonna gather up anything in its way because it's got momentum. So don't allow the momentum to grab you and pull you along with it. Okay, I'm gonna turn this. This is where they're leading me, and I was trying to move away from the sound of the target practice. But again, perfect example. Sometimes you can't get away from it. That includes being in relationships that are very toxic and suffocating and all-encompassing, and it takes all of your energy just to survive within it. And you have to find a way to, because there are cases where it's great to say, just move along. There are some situations where that is a very dangerous prospect and that you need to calculate your movements. You need to be very tactical in how you find your way out of that relationship. And that's likely why you've been stuck for so long, is because it's not like you haven't been thinking about it. You're gathering intelligence, learning about yourself, hopefully, and you mostly know about the other person because you've learned how to walk on eggshells around them so as not to disrupt their I don't want to say, it's not happiness, but you don't want to disrupt or imbalance them in any way, because then you will experience the consequences of that. And the thing that we all know about that is you're not actually disrupting anything, because there's no way for you to control someone else's responses and emotions. That's their job. There's some personalities and behaviors that find a way to make you believe that you have that responsibility. And yes, we learn many of these things in childhood, and we have childhood trauma, then we have other experiences that reinforce it. And we choose and we continue to perpetuate patterns and cycles, yes. And that's where things need to change. And this is a perfect example again. There's things happening on the outside and around us. And yet we keep our eye on where we want to go. And we do a little bit every single day for ourselves, getting to know ourselves, getting to see what our triggers are. Where's our blind spots? How can we address that so that we don't end up in the same place? And also to find the way out of any other situation that aims to keep us stuck. So keep your eye on your goals. And if you don't know what your goals are, you have to start somewhere. If you're uncomfortable or you're suffering or you feel challenged, or if situations are causing you to feel incredibly emotionally responsive, like that you can't help but be impacted by others' behaviors and actions, and been there. I've had moments just like anyone else who's been on any kind of awareness journey. But the difference is once you know, you know. And then it's your job to do something about it, to make a change. No one is coming to save you. And that's great, because you don't need anyone to save you. You don't need to be saved. You just need to wake up to the reality of your own power. Your projection comes from you, just like someone else's projection comes from them. It's about them. It's about you. Two separate things. Don't own someone else's projections. It's easy to tell when a situation and people are balanced, when they mean well, when energy is reciprocal and resonating on the same frequency, and when it's not. Having that awareness is everything for your stability and contentment. And as we speak about that, you'll notice you can hear the birds chirping and the wind blowing and the gunshots have stopped. Oh, maybe not yet. And as you sink into that place within yourself, where it doesn't matter what is happening around you, it's so freeing. It is so comforting. There is nothing that can take you off of your course. There's nothing anyone can say or do. You just know. That you're okay. And that while things may seem challenging, everything works out for our highest good. even when it doesn't feel like it. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and give this mother tree a hug so that she can share her wisdom and her confidence with me. And just so reassuring as she speaks to all of her children that are around her and all of the community that she has supporting her. Oh. We live in such a fantastic world. Okay. Well, stay safe. And stay connected. And we'll see you soon.